There is a lot to be optimistic about in Parkinson's. There's incredible scientific advances being made by scientists and, again, by organizations that are supporting the investments in research. So there's a lot, we know a lot more, we understand a lot more, but there is a lot to be optimistic about, but there's still a ways to go before there'll be anything that will help really change what I'm facing. Someone that already has the disease, that already has lost all those neurons, it may not be available for someone like me, but I still think in the big picture there's a big reason to be optimistic. I think what I would also say, especially for those that already have the disease, that have already lost a bunch of neurons, have lived with the disease for several years, I think there's also a lot more we know about what we can do to feel better. There's a lot more we know about the role of exercise and the role of activity. And I think the final point is, uncertainty is a negative, and it can also be a positive. I'm live with uncertainty, and I've felt the difficulty of that, but I'm choosing to try to think about it as maybe a positive, and that maybe there's hope in that uncertainty. Maybe I can find hope in that I'm not destined to follow one particular pathway and end up at this spot. That I'm going to choose to think about, well, maybe it isn't going to work out that way. Maybe all of the work I'm doing to try to be healthy and to try to move, maybe my pathway will be somewhat different. So I think what I try to say to people is, let's embrace the uncertainty and try to think as much as we can positive, that there's room there. There's room there for maybe things to be different, and hopefully some combination of the science and the praying will help those people living with this disease.